Hello and welcome back to Alan Wake.
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
So yeah, last time we had a realization that maybe we are mentally insane and we were drugged, and that's why we're having these hallucinations. And yeah, that may be a thing.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack
Oh wait,
took
look at
them
that.
out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Night Springs, it says, and an Xbox 360. That's fun. Interesting that it's in the PC release, but well, I guess it's still published by Microsoft, right? So, you know, fine, I guess. And you know, PC is Microsoft anyway for the most part. So, yeah. So Night Springs to video game, getting very meta. Is that? I hope that's not what I think it is. Anyway, last time I also was wondering how long the game was and how many chapters there were. It seems like there are 6 chapters plus DLC, but I don't think I have that. I own the standalone game American Nightmare. I don't know if I'll play that, but
I bet you do.
yeah, in the main game it seems to be 6. So
about
about halfway it seems. I think we're on number 3 or 4 now. I don't know exactly, but yeah. Anyway, let's see where this goes.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness.
How do you know all this? Did I say this to you? Like, that's very specific.
This way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
I don't think this
It's
is
all
real
in your
either.
head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
For some reason, doesn't the R1 button is clicking, so I don't know what that's happening. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TC. Memory of a dear friend and a poet. Oh, there you are. But I lost you.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
There's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
I'm sorry,
Pretty
I'm
damn wonderful,
paying attention
yeah.
to this guy right now. And don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's
Oh.
Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
That character on his shirt kind of looks like that game Bit Trip Runner, I think. One of those games. Forgot the name of the character.
This way.
Also this lady.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Hmm.
Well, I guess I'd better
Most
start
that
wrapping
squeaky
this up.
noise.
The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
It's funny how just letting me walk around. It seems like a good idea right now, right? Well, see if there's more unstable people. Just to not be offensive, I guess. Is that offensive? I don't know. The Greatest Dilemma, the engaging new book by Dr. Emil Hartman. The author of the best-selling Creative Flow, his groundbreaking techniques in engagement therapy trademark and the flow trademark explained in his own words. Now available in bookstores across the country. QR code. Can't do that right now. But hey, I'm sure that's something interesting. Probably not though.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Hmm. Is it one of those where you have all the little things around the world you saw, but you were actually in this place all along, and that's why he has these memories of that, and or something like that, you know? You know what I mean? One of those. You know, one of those. I don't know. Just trying to figure it out if it's really all in his head or what. We'll find out, I'm sure. But maybe we won't. That's also possible, of course.
You might have noticed
Hopefully we
the
do, though.
typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Let's see what this is. Welcome to Colin Lake Lodge. We are here to give you a specialized help in need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and our periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they are engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you are voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, trademark, and its sister method, the flow trademark, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. And if you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. A long thing just up on the wall there. It's all framed and everything. Weird. Okay, what is that squeaking noise? Where's it coming from? Seems to stop here though. Huh, so it must be in there? Oh, that is... Oh, you two.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a... how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Hmm.
No, that won't be.
They one got an iPad like Odin and the other got a hammer like Thor. That's kind of fun, I guess.
We'll continue
If you want to
this.
call that fun.
Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My
Oh, well, so is
Zane
this.
could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. It was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain. Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll. Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch. She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch. And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag. She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does. We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god. Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider. She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you? Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid. Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit. So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power. We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party. That Bob Walters threw the amp through the window. Hit that a hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia. Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene. I am tired, man.
Keep talking,
So
man.
Tired.
Can you just fall asleep, please? I gotta go. I mean,
I
wanna, you know,
want to go home.
keep listening and all, but I gotta get the show on the road. I think they're done. I have to say. Oh boy. Okay, that's gotta be it. So you're playing some kind of game? Maybe? Night Springs has a board game as well, huh? Sure. I can run now.
He's checking on him.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
What if I just hang here for a while? Okay.
Mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they
Hartman
have
wanted me to
feelings
write.
too.
I
And
knew I
have to
couldn't,
listen to
but I
them
figured I should just
because
play
they're
along
not
for now.
scared of me.
It was the
And
only thing I
everyone
could do
should
with
just
Nurse
shut
Birch
up.
watching me like a hawk.
Shut up! But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Right. Well. Yeah.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Well, you know, I don't mind not having any combat or anything like that, as long as the game keeps being just weird. This is kind of weird. I'm setting up for, you know. Certainly, there's a lot of things going on, and trying to figure it all out. Some of it is just weird for the sake of being weird. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Anyway.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Are we? Well, things are unraveling fast.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
I saw a face in there for a second. Who was that?
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch. We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, I'm glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy out. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh, great. No flashlight, huh? Only a gun. Well. Tap that A button. Oh. Well, that's rude. I gotta go there.
I'd like to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Maybe upwards. Nope. Maybe this. Oh, it's a smaller one. Getting harder, I guess. Okay. Just checking if there's anything to find around here, because there seem to be manuscripts appearing before, so things are changing. I guess not. Ow. Claire, I'll take you. I think I need to use this here, maybe. Don't know if there's any other way to get through, so.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
They are all creators, and they like this, the video game guy, the musicians, that lady was singing, and of course Alan is a writer, so it's an interesting little thing. Well, can't go this way apparently. Oh, can I? Oh, well. They're gonna break then? Yeah, likely to get through there, maybe. I just don't know. Like, is that gonna... Yeah. Whoa, hi. Ow. Well, thank you. Weird ball thing. Suspended. Law and Miller, 1989.
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
Well, I just want to see if there's anything interesting around. Also batteries.
Al, I'm over here! I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there!
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Ow. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I don't frankly know. Well, the gate is going all crazy.
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
You know, I'm about out of time here. I mean, a lot happened, really. Like, I feel like I want to stop here. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop. Yeah, that was a lot more interesting than most what we have done so far. That's for sure. A lot happened. A lot of weirdness. A lot of craziness. Yeah. That's it. See you next time.